Hey, welcome to Hive, where you can stay up to date with the latest updates about marketing, sales, and business. Newsletters are one of the most important parts of email marketing. Not only do they offer ample space for advertising, but they also help to maintain relationships between customers and companies. Your email newsletter strategy determines which content you send to your newsletter audience, how they subscribe, and whether you achieve the desired results. We have some great content for you today, but make sure you're subscribed for more in the future. And don't forget to click that bell icon to be the first to know when our new videos go up. Now let's begin with the email newsletter strategies for lead nurturing. The strategy you employ with your email newsletter will depend on the nature of your website and your goals. Set out your goals. The first step in developing your newsletter strategy should always be defining your goals. It can be helpful to review your business goals, visions, and corporate values before you do this. It will give you a good overview of your company and its main aims, which your newsletter should also be working towards. To identify the aims of your newsletter strategy, you should consider why it is that you want to create the campaign. The more clarity you have on the reasons behind it, the more successful you will be. Start strong with a strong welcome campaign. Keep your audience engaged from the start. Use a well-crafted welcome campaign to reach out while your brand is still top of the mind. Personalizing the welcome campaign as much as possible and use it to direct them to your best content or your best sellers. A welcome campaign can be a great place to tell people how often you will be contacting them and the type of content they should expect to see. If you are using a preference center, let subscribers choose the frequency at which they receive emails. If a subscriber knows what to expect, then they will look forward to receiving emails and engage with them. Ask your email list for feedback. Borrowing from the world of HR and employee retention, one of the best ways to keep your list super engaged is to ask it for feedback. By including your subscribers in the making of your brand, company, or product, you invite your audience to help co-create alongside of you. This helps to boost engagement and loyalty. Gamify the campaign. One highly effective email newsletter strategy to keep your client's list engaged is gamification. A couple of simple yet delightfully effective examples include peel to see your discount features with animated effects and simple trivia multiple choice questions. Gamification is an extraordinary marketing implementation. Adding gamification elements to your email newsletter can really skyrocket engagement with less effort than you'd think. Try a resend campaign. One of the most effective strategies to keep your email list engaged is a resend campaign. A resend campaign is when you send the same email, typically within 24 hours, to the subscribers that didn't open your newsletter the first time around. Implementing a resend campaign can effectively increase the open rate. Craft your language specifically for your target audience. Send emails from a person, not a company. When deciding to open an email, customers check to see if they know the person sending the message. An email that appears to be coming from an actual individual is much more personal and more likely to get opened. Speak to your audience personally and provide a concise, useful information. They are used to emojis, hashtags, and informal structures. Forget formal business structure and draft content specifically for email. Keep the content short and crisp. Analyze and segment your email list. One of the best things you can do to see an immediate boost in your email engagement is to personalize your emails. You'll have much more success in building a highly engaged email list when you include relevant, personalized content. To do this, you first have to analyze and segment your list. Once you have created segments based on the differences in your audience's interests or behaviors, you can send your subscribers content that they are much more likely to want to read. Spice up your newsletter with branding. Don't be dry and boring. Brand your newsletter. For instance, if you have a recipe or cooking blog, your call to action to subscribe to your newsletters might be something like, "Get our latest and greatest recipes delivered fresh to your inbox." If you have a hot sauce business, it might be, "Sign up to be the first to know about smoking hot sales, cooking tips, and delicious new sauces." Find the optimal sending time. You should consider the best time to send out your marketing email. The time at which you send out your newsletter is critical for its success. It is vital that you reach your recipients when they are likely to be in front of their computers or they have their phone or tablet in their hands. But how do you find out when the best times are? This can be achieved by analyzing your target group and carrying out various tests. Try and send out your newsletter at different times to identify when your open rates are and when they're the highest, so when the majority of recipients read your emails. You can also use analyze tools that show you when your target group is active on your website. You can also use this knowledge to send out your campaign at a time when they are active. So these were our email newsletter strategies for lead nurturing. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe so you can join the live Hive squad and be a part of our channel. Thanks for watching!